So let's first take a look at this Skytag tracker. It's really small. It's smaller than a playing card, and it's very thin, so it's like half a deck of playing cards thick. Now, the technology behind these Skytag devices is basically like a mobile phone. So obviously you've got to mount it in the vehicle where it's not going to sort of be shielded from any panel work, body work. So obviously the nearest you can get it to the outside of the vehicle, the better. Now, it's really easy to fit. You just need a constant live, and that can be directly from your battery with an inline fuse, or it can be off a fused element from your fuse box. You've obviously got a negative as well. You have to run either to the vehicle or directly to the battery. And the way it works is literally, once you notice your vehicle's missing, you notify Skytag. They have direct links with the police. The police have direct access to the Skytag tracking system, and the police can track your vehicle much quicker. So think of it as a much more glorified AirTag, but with the backup of the police and Skytag, and then you've got an idea of just how powerful this tool can be. Now, the other way you can actually hide one of these tracker units is by disguising it in the vehicle as something else. And when I say that, what I mean is it's so small it can be tucked into all sorts of things. So previously on one of my Defenders, I actually had this in an old cigarette packet. So we're looking at about the early 2000s when I used to smoke. And basically I just put this in one of those cigarette packets. I discreetly ran the wire, put some black tape on it so it's nice and dark, ran it into the dash, and it just sat there in my dash the whole time. And that was a really good way of hiding this tracker. But you could also do that with an old sunglasses case. You could have an old pair of gloves. You could literally put this into the gloves, and you could actually tuck the gloves into the dashboard. No one's going to know any the better. You could basically, if you wanted to go really clever, you could wire this through one of the fingertips, run it into your vehicle, and it just sits there as a prop. And that's what it's all about. It's disguising your security. I think you have to approach security nowadays with the fact that they are going to take your vehicles. At the end of the day, if they're not going to drive it away, there's a good chance they're just going to sort of yank it onto a low loader and drive off. And if you want to get that vehicle back, you need to get yourself a tracker.